Hello there. My name is Philip Confust and today I am going to be talking about the nervous system. Simply said, the nervous system is the messenger of electrical impulses in our body. Its main goal is to coordinate the movement of the body and send forward all the necessary information to the decision maker, aka brain. It consists of a complex collection of nerves and specialized cells known as neurons. It can be viewed as a complicated internal electric wire network. Just to stretch out the importance of it, it can be said that every single action during our life can be boiled down to the nervous system. For this, we have three main types of function: sensory input, integration and motor output. Sensory input is basically everything your senses are saying, for example, that you are cold. The integration process is your brain taking the information and deciding what to do. And last, but not least, the motor output is you putting on your jacket so you are not so cold. Whenever you look at the nervous system, you are looking at a marvelous level of integration and information exchange. Really, just try to imagine the most confusing logistic system you know times 10 and you might get a glimpse of just how complex the system is. Structurally, the nervous system is divided into two parts, the central and peripheral nervous systems. The central nervous system consists of two parts, namely the brain and spinal cord. The brain is the governor of the body, the main decision maker. It is responsible for functions such as but not limited to speech, memory, movement, and thoughts. It is also the single biggest consumer of energy in your body. It consumes up to 25% of your daily energy input. The spinal cord is connected to a section of the brain called the brainstem and runs through the spinal canal. Cranial nerves exit the brainstem. Nerve roots exit the spinal cord to both sides of the body. The spinal cord carries signals back and forth between the brain and the peripheral nerves. The peripheral nerves are part of the peripheral nervous system. Once again, it can be divided into two parts. First is the sensory division. You can imagine it as being the collector of the information and sending them forward. It has many types of receptors, such as for example thermoreceptors, chemoreceptors, etc. Each type of receptor is responding to one specific scenario by sending the reaction to your brain. Once the action potential from the receptor is received in the integration center, the brain, it is considered and the action potential is sent back with the instructions for motoric output. From this point forward, the motoric response is completed and hopefully, your problem is solved. In general, both of those processes are part of something called a reflex arc. Most of your action is done mostly without your brain giving it much thought, as it is more practical for it to be automatic. Some of your actions are actually not coming from your brain, as it would take too much take and the spinal cord is thereby responsible. Fun fact for the end, you can do some specific moves without any order from your brain or spinal cord. For example, when a doctor struck your knee with a hammer and your leg moved, it didn't receive any order from the brain, but from your muscle spindle. This is probably meant as protection against overstretching. Now, I would like to thank you attention on the video. It should be noted that this content is greatly oversimplified and I only encourage you to do your own research for this topic. Also, you can find links for the photos used in the description. Looking forward to seeing you at another video.